Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. We did a great run last time. Unfortunately, it didn't count as an Eden victory, although we did get Eden boss rush. Let's look at this. Lazarus needs lamb, cathedral, well, no, sorry, not cathedral. Lamb, chest, and boss rush. Azazel's sorted. Samson sorted. Eve needs lamb chest. Blue Baby needs lamb chest. Judas is sorted. Cain needs cathedral. We're gonna play as Cain then, because we can kill two birds with one stone. He's one of the few characters left where we can actually do this. Oh my god, starting with the miter is crazy good as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna show the seed. Just give me a second here. Our seed is NENX R840, R840. NENX R NENX. I wrote down NEXX. I write down the wrong seed sometimes. So I appreciate when you guys correct me on Twitter, and it sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but no, sincerely, I appreciate it so that I can go back in there and be like, oh shit, I'm an idiot, and then get it sorted out, because it saves me, you know, trouble in the long run. That's not the greatest red chest that I was expecting there. The battery pickups would be awesome if I had a better spacebar item or even a single bomb, but I don't, so we'll just live with this for now. I feel like I've been having some really good Rebirth runs lately, and that's exciting, because up until this point, Rebirth has been a new game for us. I already have like something stupid like 90 hours in it, but anyway, it's been a new game. We've been playing a new game where we're just figuring stuff out, and if we fail, there's like no consequence. We're just like, oh, I failed, no big deal, right? Now, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. The more we're learning about the game, the better we're doing at the game, the more pressure I feel. You know, I'm gonna use the bomb to kill this guy, hopefully. Yeah. I figured if we're going to get the pony anyway, which I will totally take given that we don't have any other spacebar items, why not use a bomb to hopefully sort out this fight just a little bit faster? I think we're going to be fine. This guy's not that big of an issue, although, you know, fighting the pony on the first floor boss fight is a little bit annoying. Not an overwhelming concern, but anyway, yeah, we're getting better, which means the stakes are higher as well. We still got a lot of things left to accomplish in the game, there's no question about that, but we're also kind of getting to the point where it's starting to become routine, but not routine in a bad way, routine in a nice way. Like, you know, if you had a delicious breakfast every day, that would be a great routine, right? So we should lose only half a spirit heart to come in here. Well, that's not true, because I wonder if we could just fly through them and open this? That totally worked. I feel like a GD genius right now. That went very well. GD, by the way, stands for gosh darn. Sorry. So we can get our pony charged all the way. I just give you guys some ASMR tingles there. My apologies if so. I'll stammer a little bit and then clip my nails on stream so that, you know, that won't happen again in the future. Alright, we're going to do exactly the same thing here. It may or may not work out. Hematemesis is a free red heart we can't use. Followed by puberty. So that was a bit of a loss, but not an enormous problem in the whole scheme of things. To be honest with you, despite the fact that I took damage there, I'm feeling very good about this run so far. We have the ability to fly. Actively, the ability to fly, which is kind of annoying. I'd much prefer to have a passive item, but it should give us a very good chance of getting as many consumables as is humanly possible. Not to mention, you know, the deal with the devil that's upcoming. We'll see what we get. We got Abaddon last time. Abaddon was like one of those items that really threw me for a loop in how good it was. First off, how novel it was, but also how good it was. Juicy Sack, first off, great name for an item. If you get Juicy Sack and Dark Bomb, that sounds like a party to me. Flatworm is one of the better worm trinkets, you know, makes your shots a little bit wider, maybe increases the hitbox on them a little bit, I don't know. But anyway, you know, they look weirder, which is kind of worth picking up, as opposed to Wiggle Worm, which actively, you know, makes it harder to hit things most of the time. Oh, I didn't see you there? That's my bad. Is this some kind of cursed floor? Like, it seems pretty big for a cellar, too, but hopefully we don't end up fighting the haunt here, but even if we do, we will have the pony's active effect, almost assuredly. We'll be able to snag a good deal with the devil, hopefully, and then Bob's your uncle. We're in a good position, hopefully. We'll see, though. I would love to get Abaddon again. I'll take Cartridge instead. Flatworm's fine, but Cartridge probably a little bit better. Alright, so we got a few spiders here, thanks to Juicy Sack. They're doing some damage. I'm not going to use the pony's active effect for a couple of reasons. The first one is, I don't think it's going to do that much for me. I'm trying to create like the slow here so I can get more shots in. The second reason is we might end up fighting Krampus. It's a little bit of an unlikelihood, but there's still probably like a, you know, 10-15% chance we end up fighting Krampus in our deal with the devil, which we are going to earn here. And if we fight Krampus, I'll want that invincibility plus the extra little bit of damage we can get out of it. HP upgrade, good timing. Not fighting Krampus, but we did get Dark Bum. That's basically a no-brainer pickup. No question about it. So, let's do a little bit more exploration. Now we have deal with the Angel Precedent set. We have what many people would probably consider the best item in the game. I don't think Dark Bum is the best item in the game. I know we could go into our curse room and maybe have a chance to get a payout, but I'm not concerned about it. A payout from Dark Bum, that is. Yeah, I don't think Dark Bum is the best item in the game. I would still take other damage-dealing items over Dark Bum, just because Dark Bum at some point is going to take you to the HP cap, and then you can't go any further with it, right? I mean, it can kind of keep you there, but I think overall, Dark Bum is very good, and certainly for one red heart, well worth picking up. I guess the most important thing is that I really can't fathom a situation in which Dark Bum would actually, like, not be worth it, unless it literally killed you. If it took you down to half of a Spirit Heart, I would still take Dark Bum. 10 times out of 10, just because it would give you a chance to build up from where you were at. I think it's like an unstoppably good choice. Odd Mushroom, great item. I think, at least. HP up, damage up. I think it might slow us down a little bit, but the effects of that are going to be mitigated as long as we have the pony, so I'm not overly concerned about that. I know we're on Curse of the Labyrinth, or Curse of the Maze. Gotta learn the curse names all over again. I barely got them right by the end of Vanilla, so I'm in a little bit of uncharted territory here. I'm like Ferdinand Magellan. I'm so suffering from dementia. I don't know if Ferdinand Magellan actually did suffer from dementia. I apologize to all my Portuguese followers for perhaps slandering the name of one of their greatest explorers. And there are many to choose from, even though I can't seem to bring any to mind right now. Balls of Steel, that's very good. Yeah, I'll open it. It's worth it. There's an Eternal Heart in there as well. I'm gonna pick it up right now, just so I don't forget it. You guys have seen me, I haven't given up on Tinted Rocks, by the way. I don't want this to become a huge controversy. Oh, the Tinted Rocks, why aren't you getting Tinted Rocks? I'll just tell it to you straight. I'm not much of a detail-oriented person. You may or may not have devised that, or divined that about me. But for the most part, I'm a person who's a little bit more concerned with big picture stuff. Which is good, but bad. When it comes to detail-oriented stuff, I'm not so good. Like, if I do the dishes, I just write it down as a task in my book. The dishes are done. But they might be done a little carelessly, you know? When I look at a fork, looks clean to me. Some other people might see some, I don't know, oil spots or something like that. Not like motor oil, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm more of a get the task done, don't worry about the little things. You know, a task done is a task done good enough. Which is bad, good but bad. The problem is that in something like Isaac, when it comes to Tinted Rocks, I'm like, it's not really a big deal if I miss out on them. Oftentimes, and if you told me that this was going to be my mindset back in Vanilla, I would say I'm wrong, which is probably true still. But I've found that, missing Tinted Rocks, not that big of a deal. But it really is a big deal. I'm going to try to do better with it in the future, but I can't promise that that's how it's going to work out, That's all I'll say about that. Basically, I'm looking for Tinted Rocks. They're a little bit subtler to find, and if you think they're not, I think you're crazy, or maybe you're just used to it, which is also something that I'm working on. But yeah, I do have to pay more attention to Tinted Rocks. There have been a couple times where we've lost by like 1 HP, and Tinted Rocks would have made a demonstrable difference there if we had the bombs and we had the identification necessary as well. But rest assured, I'm not just saying like fuck Tinted Rocks. Even though it sounded like maybe for a brief moment there I was. That wasn't where I meant for my conversation to go. Okay. Chad. Now, Chad plus Dark Bum seems like a silly good combination. I really thought that I was not going to get hit by the tail there. I'll throw a bomb under the bus here. He's getting slowed by the juicy sack as well. Slowed by the juicy sack. That's also my favorite, I was gonna say Sylvester Stallone. I meant Dr. Seuss, though. My favorite Dr. Seuss book. Sure, give me the Spirit Heart. We get little Chad. That's gonna give us a lot of red hearts. Those red hearts are gonna synergize fantastically with our Dark Bum. And I'd say, from an HP standpoint, we're pretty much... you know, I don't want to say set, but we're in a really good position for the long term here. We could really use some tiers upgrades, we could really use some damage upgrades, but apart from that, this Kane run's looking alright, and what am I doing? We're definitely going to go the Cathedral route. No question about it. Because that's the only thing we need to do. If we can get Cathedral and Chess knocked out on the same run, then Kane is sorted. He's already done boss rush mode, and that'll be all the items for him. Be a little closer to whatever Platinum God is in this game, if I even have a chance to get it. By the way, I know so many people, they send me these messages. And I appreciate it. I love being a part of the Isaac community and getting all these messages. But people say, unlock the final character already. Why haven't you unlocked the character yet? I didn't use a key there, did I? I shouldn't have. First off, the game's been out for 2 weeks. It's a secret that, if it hadn't been data mined, would probably have taken, like, I don't know, maybe at least a few more weeks. Wow, very lucky me. To discover. So I don't feel like any pressing sense of urgency. The other thing is, I really... Look, I recognize that it's impossible for me to divine how to unlock this character by myself, but at the same time, why do you want to watch me, like, go through the obvious steps of solving this mystery? I mean, it's still pretty difficult to unlock, and I will do it at some point. I just don't really feel a rush to do it. I don't feel a rush to be, like, among the first, you know, 10,000 people to do it. I'd rather just play Rebirth the way I've intended to play it, rather than just try to tick off, like, all the achievement lists right off the bat or anything like that. I know that there is an aspect or a subset of the Isaac community that's like that. And I'm glad there's a subset of the community that's like that, because, you know, over time, they teach me things about the game that I never would have thought or figured out for myself. But for now, just let the situation pan out and don't worry about it too much. This is a game I plan to be playing for, at least a year or two. And you know, who knows how that'll actually pan out. But anyway, I plan to be playing it for a long time, let's put it that way. So there's no rush for me to mine every single secret out of it just so I can go play, you know, Far Cry or something like that. Not that I have anything against Far Cry, I thought Far Cry 3 was really good. Haven't played Blood Dragon. I know, I should play Blood Dragon, but I'm too busy playing Rebirth. Dark Bum, okay. Dark Bomb hasn't really paid out yet, but there haven't really been very many red heart drops, so it's hard for me to hold that against it. I would really like to hold my body against a deal with the devil and trade some HP for something sweet, though, because we are still suffering from a pretty distinct lack of damage right now. That should be a Spirit Heart payout. That's 1.5. We're almost at the HP cap. Which makes me think maybe Tinted Rock's not super useful for us right now. Although I would still love to get the small rock. We've never had it happen. Hematemesis, if we find an arcade, we'll take advantage of that. Excuse me? I used the pony's active effect, but I still took a Spirit Heart worth of damage there. I appear to be a little... Maybe you're a little confused, game. No, Coach. Or, sorry. Nope, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Something wrong with his medulla oblongata. I can't stop with the Waterboy quotes. One of Adam Sandler's less shitty movies. I don't mean to talk shit about Adam Sandler necessarily. I mean, maybe he's a really nice guy in real life. You know, it seems like he has a lot of friends. Not a big fan of his recent output of films. That's okay, though. Dark Bum, sock it to me. Should be able to take this one and give me a Spirit Heart on the cheap. And then a Krampus fight. Now, this is a little bit of a moment of truth, but only if we end up getting Krampus's head. If we end up getting Krampus's head, will I want to take that? Or will I want to take a lump of coal? I'll probably want to take that because there's going to be a lot of opportunities for us to snag a more passive ability to fly probably. But I will miss the ability to fly. I'll probably take a lot more damage if we have to get rid of it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and we're going to cross it right now. Krampus's head is good enough to get rid of the ability to fly. Haven't been to an item room or shop. Now remember, boss rush mode on this run right now is almost literally meaningless. So I'm not going to stress out about whether or not we're going to our boss rush mode. But I will be using Krampus's head as much as possible. Oh, this would be sweet if it worked. It totally did work. I will blow this up. We got an extra bomb, let's use it. That's pretty much what I was hoping for. Money, I would have liked more money, but instead of getting more money, we also got a bomb associated with it, which means we didn't actually spend a bomb to blow it up, which is pretty good. So what's our seam? What's our last remaining... Oh, there's a tinted rock here. What's our seam on this floor? Probably should have waited for them to try to explode it, but whatever. Our seam is an arcade, or a blood bank outside of an arcade. We find a blood bank. We can play the crap out of it, then use hematemesis, get back to full health. That'll allow us to get a ton of money, maybe a blood bag or something like that, or an IV bag. Not that we would want the IV bag. It also allows us to go to the boss rush room and maybe pick up some good stuff there. So that is Pisces, the 69 item. Oh, it's Cancer. Oh, I thought it was... I'm an idiot. Maybe that's the inside joke, because I said it looks like Pisces when it's really not Pisces. Demon Judgment is a seam as well. Let's shoot this fire, because otherwise I'm going to take damage, probably. We got Coin Purse. And actually, we didn't even get low enough to get into the boss trap room. Let's see what our Coin Purse holds, though. A couple of hematemesis pills. Bad gas. Health down. That sucks. Balls of Steel is pretty good. 48-hour energy. That's also pretty good. That's kind of shitty, though. I don't think Magic Fingers is that good. Look, we can go back and get the ability to fly, but I'm just going to use 1 bomb to pick up 4 bombs here. And I'm not even going to use the bomb to get the Spirit Hearts, because we don't really need it right now. Fortunately or unfortunately. I also don't think I'm going to use Krampus' head here, even though we're probably going to end up with like an overcharge of it. Maybe we won't. That seems more worthwhile for me. And again, yeah, I know we could take the ability to fly here, but whatever. I'll just use the bombs instead. Not a big deal. That's the end of this floor. A little bit of a shitty haul towards the end of it, but do we want Balls of Steel? I think Balls of Steel is a little bit better for us than hematemesis, just in case we end up finding ourselves in a bit of a rough spot. Obviously, this could have been better, but I can't really complain about getting Krampus' head. Could go down to the next floor with a full charge. I'll admit, you know, I'm the kind of person, I'm not going to gloss over my lazy habits in Isaac. It's lazy for me to not go back to that room. And we're on Necropolis, so maybe I'll end up paying for it. And that is the only way in which I will learn. Thank you, Dark Bum. Oh, the poop came back. I wasn't paying attention and the poop came back. The poop came back the very next day. Thought it was a goner, but it turned out to be a floater. The poop came back, it wouldn't stay away. Dumb. That was dumb. Okay, we're gonna wait for the poop. Then we're gonna shoot it like this. Then we're gonna go. Yeah, okay, that was a little bit better. Larry Sr., stay the hell away. Our damage is fine thanks to the spiders, but I would really love to up it. Like, if we could just get one more deal with the devil, we'd be in such a good position. That went pretty well. How many wall masters do you think? 2? If there's 3, I might get... Yeah, I was gonna say I might get tricked. So there should only be 1 left. Can't really see where it's gonna land thanks to the creep, but that's okay. A Spirit Heart I can't use. Yeah, we'll open this for sure. Teleport me! Teleport me, you dick! Guys, I really wanted to be teleported there. That's also, in the unwritten Star Trek The Original Series episode. William Shatner was hungover that day. Got a little bit too in character. Yelled at Dr. McCoy. I don't know enough about Star Wars to know if that's the proper character. Maybe, wait, sorry, Scotty's the one who handles the teleporter. It's not called a teleporter either. It's called the something else. I've forgotten. That's how you know I'm a poser. I'm not part of this that sub community. I apologize for even referencing it. Please have mercy. All right, these guys should be easy-ish. Okay, it's not really going that way so far, but we're lucky that we have enough Spirit Hearts to like never have to worry about taking damage. Apparently. And with you taken care of, most valuable thing we've gotten out of this room so far is 1/3 of a Krampus' head charge. Thanks a lot. Hey, well, thank you for that. I would love to save this dark, it's not dark bum pill, this Balls of Steel pill as long as it's humanly possible. I mean, that's just the norm for, like, Isaac meta. But the longer we can save this Balls of Steel pill, the more likely we are to win. Pretty much like a direct positive correlation. Okay. Yeah, at this point, don't even give me red hearts. Just bombs and keys are good enough. You know what you should give me? Golden chests. A lot of times, people turn up their nose at golden chests. It's because they don't have any keys. I've got keys. I've got more than enough keys now. Alright, with the Blast Assist dead. By the way, we have the Game Kid, well, it's not the Game Kid, but we have the cartridge, which gives us a chance to get the Game Kid, but I think it's only after we take a certain amount of damage. This is putting me in an uncomfortable position. That was a really bad use of that, by the way. The blank card is so good, but I don't have a card to go along with it. Krampus's head is also so good, if I may say so myself. And Krampus's head is more immediately useful for us. Let's hopefully create some spiders over there. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna, either way, I'm gonna end up leaving one good item behind. Either we're gonna be leaving Krampus's head, or we're gonna be leaving blank card, and we're probably gonna end up leaving blank card, even though it's got some cool effects to it. It's a shame. I keep. Oh, we might as well try this. See if we get a secret room. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. I haven't really had a great opportunity to use the blank card in videos, I think. So if we take the bag of pills, it allows us... Yeah, our tears still kind of suck with this. Let's see what this is. Hematemesis. Probably not worth the 3 cents, but it allows us to take pills with us, or take 2 pills with us, and it changes all tarot cards into pills, which would make the blank card even worse. But I don't think there's any need to double down on tarot, or on pills, just because we don't want to take blank card. Like, tarot cards are still very useful. I thought this guy was dead. Well, that's not very good of me. So, unfortunately, I think I'm just going to not take anything there either, and it's yet another room that is not exceptionally worthwhile for us. Here's what I'm thinking. Mask of Infamy? The mask might take damage even before the heart gets killed, but let's get the heart killed and then just use Krampus's head on the mask. That seems like the easiest, surefire way to make sure this fight ends the way we want it to end. And we're already doing pretty well here. The slow is quite nice. If you were playing this run, and you can, thanks to the seed, you might be doing some things a little bit differently than I am, and I love to hear about them. That went pretty well, though. We got a speed and range upgrade. Not what I wanted in the least. Might as well do... Ooh, almost walked over that. Might as well do our due diligence, you know? Should have taken that black card with us instead, I guess, but not that big of a deal. I really would have expected this run to be a little bit stronger. You know, we've had great deal with the devil opportunities. I don't think we've missed a deal with the devil. Like, we haven't ruined our own conditions for it. It's just the game giving us, a Krampus one. We got Dark Bum, which is great, but at the same time, you know, Dark Bum doesn't do really a good job of killing any enemies, does it? This could change that. It did not, in case you didn't notice. Alright, well, Necropolis won. I think we're going to end up taking quite literally nothing. Except for maybe some spirit hearts. That's a disappointment. And again, blank card, I don't think it works with pills. If it does, I still don't know. I mean, if it works with... If you had the Hierophant card, basically the blank card would be a Book of Revelations, except twice as effective, and it works 1/3 faster. It would be insanely good. I'll tell you what, I'm going to donate a little money on this floor just in case we end up fighting greed on the next floor. See, we still have golden keys, so I don't care about that, really. But yeah, we'll donate until we get down to 15 cents, just in case we can't find a donation machine on the next/last floor. But we're really gonna need a little bit of a pick-me-up in the damage department if we're gonna pull out a win here, at least a comfortable win. Krampus's head is a beautiful little bit of damage, but it's probably not enough unless we get something that augments the frequency of our spacebar items. For now, though, that's okay. Necropolis 2. Necropolis thus far hasn't seemed as scary as it did in vanilla, but that might just be for me not really paying attention to what kind of floors we're on a regular basis. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Wow, this guy took a little bit more damage than I thought he would. Take it just to top myself up there. Lover's card. We might as well use it and then have Dark Bum maybe spit out some Spirit Hearts. Just the one. That's okay. Oh, there's 2 actually in there now. So there's no way we're leaving this floor without being near the HP cap. I say near because we might take some damage on Mom, and we can't leave after that happens unless we get a teleport card. So, or pill for that matter. What about this one, Joker? 2 of clubs. Gonna pop it right away. Could have saved it for a little while, but you know this already gives us a pretty decent amount of bombs. Plenty of Spirit Hearts are gonna be left here. You know, it's also weird that having an HP cap with stuff like Dark Bum kind of incentivizes being able to give Spirit Hearts to Demon Judgments and stuff like that. Like, there are situations where even if we were rolling entirely on Spirit Hearts, I could still see us being like, you know, we should give spirit hearts here, because otherwise we're not going to be able to take them with us anyway. It's a little risky, but that was good. A little risky, but I think it's fine. That golden chest recently obviously paid out amazingly for us. I'm very excited about that. Excited might not be the right word. I'm pleased with our investment. I'm titillated. I'm a happy investor on that. Poison touch is nice as well. Okay, humbling bundle. Definitely worth picking up. It's a straight up dime right there, girl. Humbling bundle, worth it? I don't think piggy bank actually is. If it were earlier, I would say yes, but what are we going to use money for the rest of the game? Occasionally you come across like a judgment on the womb or something like that. I don't even think it's worth buying even though we have the money. That's how little I value it this late. If you're not familiar with what piggy bank does, basically every time you get hit, you drop money. I think it's good. The other reason it could be good is if you had like a trinket like flat penny or bloody penny or something along those lines. Soul penny, I don't even know if that exists in Rebirth. Yeah, we'll check this out. Magician was not worth the key, but we have plenty of keys to waste. You know, case in point. Yeah, so I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Have we been to our item room? We haven't. We're in a pretty good spot, except that I feel like our base damage is pretty bad. It's augmented, or at least, you know, accounted for by the fact that our HP is pretty stellar. I mean, Dark Bum by itself is a grossly above average HP upgrade in many ways, or HP handler, whatever you want to call it. HP-based attribute. Pretty much puts us in a position where we're well ahead of the 8-ball, but we've seen Dark Bum, and even, you know, in conjunction with items like Holy Mantle, backfire a little bit. Not backfire, but not be able to handle us because our damage was just not good enough overall. Like that infamous, like, Mr. Fred death that I had recently, and people were really mad at me for, like, the first time in Rebirth, and I was like, you know what? I deserve that. That Mr. Fred death was embarrassing. I had so much HP and still, I blew it because I was trying to, well, it wasn't really trying to be clever with Pyromaniac. I was just trying to be, you know, efficient with Pyromaniac and sort of threw myself under the bus. Yeah, pretty much just tried to walk over the blue spike there. Lucky me. Okay, this has got to be a good item. If it's not, we can still have an out with Mom and maybe a deal with the devil after Mom. Shady after Mom. That would be a great... That was 50 Cent's first album, right? The stars. Well, you know, why not, really? Spelunker's hat. Well, probably shouldn't stand there, huh? I don't think Spelunker's hat is very good. I don't think I'm really surprising anybody with saying that. Okay, Guppy's Paw. Not worth taking, but certainly worth picking up. It's been a little while since we become Guppy. I know recently, or not recently, sorry, early in the series, I was kind of one of those people who was like, you know what? After a few runs, I do think it's a little easier to become Guppy. I disagree with that sentiment now. I don't think it's easier to become Guppy. Anecdotally, I think there are a lot of people out there who have had an easier time becoming Guppy. But anecdotally for myself, I think I've even become Guppy a little bit less often. At least compared to the end of the vanilla series. Alright, so there's our secret room. That's what I was doing the kind of roundabout look for. I don't know where to put that bomb. I'll just be honest with you. Tell you what, why don't we put it right here? Should have tried to blow up this skull as well. Puberty? Question mark? 48-hour energy. Why did I take puberty? I should have taken the question mark. Paralysis. That's not very good. Let's put a pill down here. Or a bomb down here. Just got spiders. Balls of Steel or 48-hour energy? I actually feel like 48-hour energy, strangely enough, might be better. Oh, our second secret room is back here. Okay. I really do. I know it might seem like Balls of Steel is much better, but I think 48-hour energy combined with Krampus' head could be more valuable for us. Dark Bum, maybe you pay out here? Hey, makes my life slightly easier. That's the thing, is Dark Bum combined with Little Chad, they're going to be paying out all the time. That doesn't mean that I think we're never going to have problems with HP. Just that I think we're probably, like, I was able to do that, basically, is what I'm getting at. We need to take the Polaroid, and then we'll check out our deal with the devil. And yeah, the Pact is totally worth it. Damage plus tears upgrade, plus we keep our spirit hearts at the HP cap. Sweet. And we couldn't go back for Balls of Steel. But I don't think Balls of Steel is going to be that important. I think if we were going to lose without Balls of Steel, we were probably going to lose with it. I really thought we'd be able to get the finish there. Not the finish, people. I really thought we were going to be able to get those fins. No, I didn't mean it like that. More like in a marathon runner or something. I really thought we'd get that finish, but we missed it by 15 seconds. Time to go, you know, go back to the training grounds for another 4 years. Good. Dark Bum, not ready. That's okay, too. I don't want to pressure you, Dark Bum. Whenever you're ready to pay out, just pay out. I'll be here. That went pretty well. I think it should pay out on this one or next one. Alright, this one. This one is better than the next one. We are about to sacrifice 2 Spirit Hearts to check out our curse room. A little cost prohibitive, but because we have Dark Bum, I think it's okay. And we got Black Candle, which makes us immune to curses. I think that's its only effect. Even still, I think that's worth it. Oh, it does give us Evil Up as well, so it gave us a Black Heart that just got taken. Still, that's worth it, I think. Missing poster. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to take it because the game, or the cartridge has done nothing for us. Now, 1 bomb for 2 keys seems like a pretty good trade, right? And I don't disagree, actually. I just kind of like, I don't think we're going to need 12 keys, or however many we're going to end up with. So why sacrifice bombs that we at least could use offensively, you know? I don't know what mysterious candy does. Really should have seen that damage coming, considering I had just been in that room. We try like this. Hey, we got placenta out of that. That was crazy lucky. And honestly, I don't mind the greed fight. Here's how much I don't mind the greed fight. I think this is easier than the other rooms we're going to be coming across, so I'm not even going to use Krampus's head. Not to be cocky, mostly just because I don't think it's the right play. We can walk out this way, which might take us a little closer to our boss. Now, of course, we've had 2 fairly easy rooms in a row. Yeah, I called Gurglings fairly easy. This stage in the game, anyway. Now we're at the point where we should have used Krampus's head just to use it because we're not getting our, money's worth out of it. But oh well. Hey, Eternal Heart. Hopefully we can trade away some HP. Not because I'm sad to have red hearts, but because, it would be better to replace those red hearts with spirit hearts if we can trade the red hearts for damage. Blast assist. Really should have had a Krampus's head charge here. Would have taken them down to, probably the final state. Right off the bat. What am I doing here? This is terrible damage. Okay, we got the 2 little blast assists taken care of. This guy is no joke, but then they become like 2 little blast assists themselves. This little blast assist went to market. This little blast assist said no. This little blast assist bought the launch day edition of APB All Points Bulletin. And this little blast assist went wee all the way home. That was a terrible bit of damage as well. It's because I was trying to focus on how to actually finish that rhyme. Why pick on APB All Points Bulletin? I'm not. I'm just having a giggle, mates. Maybe, yeah, full HP when we leave here. Kind of unfortunate we didn't get a deal with the devil, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. Which is an expression I hate, yet still use all the time. That was scary. Are we going to do it again? I'll tell you what, I mean, you know what? Actually, it's super not worth it for me to do that just to get more HP. I actually kind of like having low red hearts because it means that, it almost worked. I like having low red hearts because it means that, Demon or Dark Bum can get them all. But now, as I was saying that, I'm like, okay, now I'm actually going to play all the way down because, we have, okay, does this take our red hearts now with permanent Polaroid invincibility? It doesn't, thank God. Or our spirit hearts, I mean. Because now we can go to our boss trap room. So let's go to our boss trap room and get this done. See if there's anything useful in there. Okay, that was a little scary. Unicorn Horn. Well, it might be worth taking Unicorn Horn into our arcade. That was so bad. Might be worth taking Unicorn Horn into our arcade to try to get a payout, I guess. I'm very surprised I didn't take more damage in the process there. fair enough. Probably earned that. Deserved that, I should say. Didn't earn too much here. Alright, let's cool it here. Not doing so hot lately. I don't think I'm going to worry about Unicorn Horn very much. I don't think that's a good use of company resources. Please stop making more poops. Thank you. Even these dirty dingles are not so bad, as long as they get slowed, at least, apparently. One of you's gotta die. I mean, still, our only damage upgrade is, like, really the Pacts, I think. Yeah, Placenta's not a damage upgrade. Seriously, thank you. I'm actually not loving having Placenta here, which is what I say about my favorite, you know, cannibal restaurant as well, but ooh, maybe nothing here. I'm not loving having Placenta because it keeps me from being at a half-heart interval, which keeps me from getting that guaranteed Polaroid invincibility. But it means that I guess I can afford to give Dark Bum, like, more of our red hearts because I don't need him, basically. Oh, crap. Please, just one. Just two? Joby! Come on. Alright, let's check down here. At the end, I was like, just 4? Can we bargain? Just 4, maybe, this time? Just Dance 2014? I'll give you Just Dance 2014 if you don't send any more Wall Masters after me. Yeah, so Placenta's kind of a double-edged sword. It ruins our ability to get that obvious permanent Polaroid invincibility. I'll fight a mini-boss. Yeah, I don't mind. I wish it weren't Envy because it takes forever and gives us a shitty item, but it is what it is. It's relatively easy. Just takes a long time. Krampus' head would sort this shit out right away, I'll tell you that much. This wouldn't have flown in Krampus' era. They would have put him on a boat, sent him over to Envy's homeworld, and made him kiss President Woodrow Wilson's ring. Tell you what. Now, we're just gonna hang back here. The Envy fight, you know, it's going very well in spite of the fact that the HP bar keeps going up. It's going up for a good reason. You know, we're basically going through waves of the enemies right now. We're on the final one right now. Very easy. Very nice. A little bit of red heart. We didn't get the benefit out of that. That's okay. Maybe we will in the future. The real problem is not going to be the stage of the game that we're at right now. That should probably be obvious. Pins? No, just one big Larry Jr. I tried to use about 7 bombs there. Or not bombs, like 7 Krampus' head. I was mashing the shit out of the space bar. This is a weird room. I don't think I've seen this room yet to date. It seems like you can say this for almost every room, I guess, but if you had Krampus' head, this room would be a joke. Because these enemies are all composed of, like, bodily segments that are very weak. But unfortunately, I can't do damage to, like, all of them at the same time. They're gonna go pretty quickly here, though, I think. Larry Jr. in particular is probably easier than Pin. He's dead, and we got to save Krampus' head for our next room. And we got some money, which is great, because I can use that to exchange for goods and services. I so hope I don't take damage, because I really, really do not want to use Krampus' head on this easy room. Thank you. The spider took long enough, but it eventually figured it out. Dark Bum, this is your time to shine, buddy. At least 1, maybe 2. Yeah. One of them was a black heart, too. Similarly, this guy, I don't think this guy is worth any HP. Or any Krampus' head. Gotta get back into the swing of things. I played a game that wasn't Isaac today on the channel. And I think it's making it harder for me to keep my Isaac brain sorted, you know? Well, there is an Eternal Heart. I don't know. I shouldn't have picked up that red heart, I guess, but I will take the Eternal Heart. Makes it easier for us to get to full HP, even though I'd love to trade these red hearts away. We haven't had much of an opportunity to do that, unfortunately. This should allow me to get to full HP, though, one way or the other. Either we get an HP upgrade and that sorts it out for us, or we just pick up some red hearts that allow Dark Bum to almost certainly pay out. I don't know which one I would prefer at this point. Doesn't matter, though. Really? I'm not really that mad about it. Just like, Amnesia's just the most annoying pill, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. And we're even gonna have Krampus' head charge for the boss fight. So if we can head to the Cathedral with full HP, that makes me feel a little bit better about our lot in life, you know? It could have been worse. We didn't really improve ourselves too much on these floors, but that's okay. Nice. So yeah, it lives, doesn't live very long. When you got some Krampus' head charges coming at you. Okay, here's our time to shine. Maybe Juicy Sack could guarantee us some more spider payouts. That would be beautiful, because we're not really dealing quite as much damage as I'd love to see right now. Over time, though, that's okay. It adds up. Expect to get some red hearts when we finish here, which would give us probably a spirit heart back. We'd get back to nearly full HP for the Cathedral. I hate this section. Having to dodge between those shots is really annoying. I've seen some people, by the way, say the Mom's Heart fight in Rebirth is not as difficult as it seems at first glance. This is very much true. It's 100% true. That being said, it's still so much harder than it was in vanilla. We got through without getting hit, well, we're not quite done yet, but we've gotten through without getting hit too many times, but still. It could have been better. And the deal with the devil, remember, as always, contains nothing. Up to the next floor. This has been a long run here, but we're getting close to making progress. All we need to do is beat the Cathedral, and at least we've gotten one new item. And, you know, one new thing for the game. You know, we've ticked off something on our post-it notes. We should enjoy this this feeling while it lasts, because it won't last forever. Did like 800 episodes of Vanilla Isaac after we'd unlocked everything. Not 800, but, you know, several hundred for sure, after we'd unlocked absolutely everything. So it's nice to have the possibility for permanent progress. I'm enjoying it, even on the runs where it doesn't actually happen. It's just nice that the possibility is there. It's like if you're, you know, single and you're going to a party or something like that. You might not meet a nice lady to share a malt milkshake with, but you might. And that possibility is, you know, part of the spice of life. I will go to that secret room, by the way. Haven't really had great luck with secret rooms, but we have had, you know, no raw liver style items, but we've had 1-ups before. 1-ups can be pretty useful. That money, man. If we could just get money equals power. I mean, we are going down to the chest, but the odds of us getting any particular item are obviously very low. Love that there's a battery there, though. You know, even double pride. Pride's easy enough that, yeah, well, even though I took damage. I still think it's, you know, I think Krampus' head is worth more than one spirit heart. It's basically the implicit kind of valuation I'm making here. And I mean that sincerely. Like, I would rather get hit once than use Krampus' head. Unless there's no negatives to me using Krampus' head. Like, we're not going to get hit on any of the rooms. Which also happens a lot. Ah, crap. This is not what I meant to have happen. So I skipped that room. Which is a shame, because I want to go back to it. Because there's a path into the secret room. And getting into this... No wall masters, please. Getting into the secret room would allow me to get that battery charge. But if we don't need it, we don't need it. It's just a piss off, because we were almost done with the double pride fight. Okay. It's just you, right? Yeah? Alright. Nice shiny nickel. Annoying room. Probably a Krampus' head worthy room. I'm using bombs like crazy, by the way, just because I don't really have a tendency to use them on Blue Baby anymore. Or Isaac, unless I get like Mr. Mega or something like that. But if we get Mr. Mega, we're probably not going to be missing the bombs that I'm using right here, if you know what I mean. You know, we're going to get 5 more at least, plus the ones that we just randomly pick up on the way. Alright. Oh, I thought Greed was dead, but he just kind of blended in down there. Very sneaky-like. Alright, so some Dark Bum payouts would be great. Obviously, my dream is to head down to the next floor. Oh my god. Let's not talk about it until we're done here. My dream is to head down to the next floor with full HP. And if we can do that, get good items on the chest, I think we got a good shot. Thanks for the Steam sale, really appreciate it. Definitely don't go fuck yourself. Thank you. Should be looking for tinted rocks. They're so hard to see, though. Like, it used to be this model right here. We're fast. That was totally fine. Let's do it again, just for sport. Yeah, we'll go over here. Double Gemini doesn't seem so bad. It's also my favorite Ashley Judd movie. Don't talk shit about Double Gemini, mate. I'll fight you for real. Double Jeopardy. Double Indemnity. Whatever. There's a couple double movies. Double Trouble starring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, presented by Vivid Entertainment. I can't think of any other movies with double in the title. The only thing that comes to mind is The Parent Trap. Technically true, but sort of not really. Now. This is not Krampus's head worthy. Oh, Dark Bomb, come on. It's alright, we don't need it yet. Well, this is Krampus's head worthy, but we're not going to use Krampus's head. Although we could go back and fight Double Pride, get the battery. I think it'll be easy enough for us to beat the Haunt without having to worry about that. We'll use some bombs. Yeah, good bomb. That was a really good one. I don't even know what I was thinking there. I'll just be honest with you. Still, we took one Spirit Heart. I don't think that's that bad. We got our Spirit Heart back. Let's do this. Isaac fight. Eat shit. Took the focus off him before I should have. It's okay. These shots, although I've taken damage, relatively easy to get out of the way of. It's alright. Just keep doing some little sneaky deekies here. Once we get through this phase and into the next phase, it becomes harder to deal damage, but also a little bit harder to take it. So if we can just get through to the halfway point, I think we're in a good position to go to the... Oh my god, terrible dodging there. We're in a good position to go to the next stage of the game without being too much at risk of enemy damage. Also, I took like 5 hits there as I was saying that sentence, so I'm starting to get a little bit down on myself. Yeah, we're almost out of Spirit Hearts. Okay, cool it. What the heck, man? Okay, cool it a little bit here. Here we go. Gotta kill the Angel Fetuses. Now we have a chance to do some sustained fire to Isaac. Although usually he moves around a little bit, makes this a little touch tricky for us. But the slow from Juicy Sack will make it a little easier. That shot should have been predictable. I should have been able to get out of the way. I'll just be straight with you. I'm not having a good Isaac fight. That shot took me by surprise. Let's do this. Great, great bomb deflection there. Oh my god. Okay. I am actually getting, like, way less invincibility than I'm thinking I'm getting. It's all my own fault here. But, it's when he moves and shoots in the same direction. It's like, how am I supposed to deal with that kind of amazing tactic? Alright, this is our chance. Good. Better, at least. If he's slowed, his shots are slowed as well. That phase went a lot better. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to perform that every single time. I was just being bad. So we're really, at this point, due to my own idiocy, I'm gonna have to be better on the chest. Or I'm gonna have to get carried to some extent on the chest. Which is not a position I love being in. Because it means that we're at the mercy of the troll engine. Which you always are in Isaac, but this is, you know, more so than usual, I guess. Just die before you do your next wave, please. There we go. We got a Spirit Heart out of it, at least. We got a Red Heart at the end. Okay, that's fine. We got a bag of pennies, so at least we got one on lock. The coin bag. It was different in the achievement name. I'm not just an idiot. And I'm not just an idiot, I should... Well, I did say. Little Brimstone. $3 bill. Money equals power. What did I tell you? It was like, what are the odds of us getting money equals power? Not very good, and then we get it. So this is a bit of a weird situation, because I actually am, contrary to my normal philosophy, I'm a little tempted to take, Forget Me Now. The problem is, we have Krampus's head, and Krampus's head is so good. I really don't love the thought. That's so good. I really don't love the thought of losing Krampus's head just to get 4 more items. But 4 more items, though, you know? Like, 4 more items is kind of a lot. But the problem is, it could be amazing. We could get Polyphemus, you know, Brimstone, yada yada. We already got a great haul from our, you know, the 3 chests we could actually take advantage of here, but, we're really, like, we're just pushing our luck, basically. What are the odds of us getting another set of 3 chests like that? Or even what are the odds of us getting 4 chests that equal Krampus's head? I don't know, it's kind of a... I kind of don't want to push my luck. I do tend to play Isaac a little bit more conservatively, strangely enough. And I think think that's a little bit more aggressive of a play than I'm comfortable making. That was a really poor play on my part there, but it's okay. We're doing well. We sort of did get carried on the chest by little brimstone, if nothing else. Well, and money equals power, which is giving me, like, basically 3 damage up right now. Close to 4. Empress. That's so good, too. We do have to not take very much damage, though. Now, this room might not be worth Krampus's head, but hey, we used it, and we got through it. How can I be sad about it, right? I didn't see myself getting hit there. I think my brain's getting fried by all the stuff on the screen right now. Don't worry, I'll remember to fire a little brimstone as often as it makes sense. Good, good, good. We didn't even have to deal with the end of that fight, which is often annoying. Okay, second secret room. This is where we win the match. If for once we finally... Oh. It wasn't even there anyway. If we finally get a box of red hearts here. Okay, well, we'll gamble on this, even though it's a little silly to do so. We'll gamble until we get down to 69 cents, because that's the magic number. Never mind, we're done. Crystal Ball shows us where to go. Gives us a Wheel of Fortune card, which we'll play until we get down to 69 cents. Come on. Little luckier. I'm Kane. I got the luck foot, for Christ's sake. Ace of Spades. What if we beat the game with missing poster? Maybe that gives us something. This has been a crazy run, like a long run. Tick. Tick is pretty good. You know what? I'll even go down to 50 cents. Because I think the extra spirit hearts that we're getting are worth more than the damage that we're losing. Flat penny's not very good for us in this situation. Chocolate milk. I'll take it. It's weird, but I'll take it. And then we'll take the Empress with us. And Krampus's head. Alright, that was pretty good. And our boss fight's right there. I don't mind this dingle situation. It's the first thing my wife ever said to me. That's not true, by the way. It was probably like hello or something. Something stupid like that. Alright, let's do this. Empress card. Right. Get that out of the way right away. Good. Krampus's rage. Or Krampus's head. Now, the problem with chocolate milk is that he's got these orbiting flies. So we've got to shoot around the orbiting flies. Or we can just use little brimstone more often. It's harder than it looks. Or we can just shoot more often. Could take it, you know, either way there, I suppose. Get your flies out of my fudging face, Tony. Now, I've historically taken a lot of damage at this phase of the Blue Baby fight. Because he teleports right on top of you. Which is horse hockey. But every time he teleports on top of me, at least he's going to be poisoned via poison touch. We're going to win this. And we pretty much got straight up carried. Thank you, Little Brimstone. Thank you, Money Equals Power. Thank you, Random Spirit Hearts from that second secret room. Thank you. We're like one hit away here. Not one hit away from death, which is rare. There we go. Oh, we gotta take the flies out still. Well, you don't need to see the ending every time. We got Kane's Eye. That's good for us. I'm amazed that we actually managed to make that happen. That run went through some ups and downs, but there we go. Kane's post-it note is all filled out. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time when we'll be playing as Blue Baby or Eve or Maggie. Maggie's got a lot to do. But anyway, thanks for watching. Or Lazarus. And I'll see you next time.